We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. The Giants have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. And one guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater. Hit the other way out toward right field. Irvin is there to put it away for out number 1. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Crawford is sitting on exactly 100 career home runs.
And that's a nice round number right there. 100 homers in the big leagues. There's not too many guys that have ever put on a uniform that have gotten to 3 digits.
Irvin is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Right fielder, Hunter.
Now at the plate, Hunter Pence, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's out.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Grounded back up the middle. Galvis is there. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Giants down in order. Now it'll be the Drew Smyly is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. He was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hard on the ground toward short. There is Crawford. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Smiley's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Nope,
and he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Shaw retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is. Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Right side hit hard, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. One there. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Posey's got it, and he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, and there's one away.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Joey Votto will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Another try at 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Freddie Galvis would be next. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
3-1 to him now. Now here it comes. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Now batting, second baseman.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Number 42 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for San Francisco. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. No balls and a strike to count. Galvis behind 0-2. Galvis, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Yastrzemski coming on, but this will land untouched. Smiley steps into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 3-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castellanos is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mike Yastrzemski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul. Again, he sends it out of play. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Nick Castellanos now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hard liner to center field. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Reds, and it's going to be for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
The third baseman.
So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in, Buster Posey. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Welcome back. For the bottom of the fifth, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Two and two.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. So stepping in, Aristides Aquino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Ball even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Now foul tip held onto by Posey, and this will go down as a strikeout. Nicely done behind the plate. Stepping in, Joey Votto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Smiley peers in. Here it is on 0-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly.
Top half of the sixth about to get started. In now, Drew Smiley. He popped out in his first trip. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Austin Slater. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Right side, fielded by Moustakas. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. One 0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs. 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Crawford, the runner at first with 2 gone. Liner towards second, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding into the box, Kurt Casale. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Digging in, Trevor Bauer. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Smiley's ready. 0-1 on its way. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped straight up. Bauer is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Pablo.
Now at the plate, Pablo Sandoval. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Here's the pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate now, Chris Shaw. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And that brings up Buster Posey. Low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Into the box now, Drew Smiley. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castellanos is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, the right fielder, Philip.
Standing in now, Philip Irvin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Slow roller down the third baseline. He's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Settling in now, Eugenio Suarez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Austin Slater. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Count even now at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Giant. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Ready for another shot now. Aristides Aquino. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has a read on it. 1 out. In is Joey Votto now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is all set to start the 9th in this one. So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Nate Jones enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Jones is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Ready with another 0-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Swing and a looper to left. And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Pablo Sandoval stands in as he looks at a called strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. No one out with a runner at second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. Swing and a line drive. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Chris Shaw will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Still 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Pedro Strop enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 42. Pedro.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, but he missed it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now that.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Next to the Giants.
And now the Giants pitcher, Drew Smiley. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. The 1-0 home.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Number 42 is there, and he'll make the catch. Into the box, Kirk Casale. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Travis Jankowski will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Line drive to center field. Shaw is right there, 1 down.
Now batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Nicholas Castellanos. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Point taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And with one out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the ninth inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the ninth inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Digging in to try it again, Phillip Ervin. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And to score is the runner from first. It's now a 4-1 game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Tony Watson takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And this one's in the dirt. 2 out here and a runner at second. The Reds down to their last strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. He's got it, and the Giants make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
A 4-1 finish in this evening.